What is that we learned in our previous videos? What are those errors going to impact the trial balance? What are those errors not impacting the trial balance? These are the two things we understood, right? Errors are impacting the trial balance. Errors are not impacting the trial balance. That is one aspect of our learning. The second aspect of our learning was, how do I locate them? Yeah, when there is an error, being an accountant, you should know how to locate that error, right? You have a big size of ledger, you have a big size of journal book. You don't know where that error was located. For that, there are some 10 steps we studied yesterday in our previous video. How do I locate those errors? So, we know what are those errors going to impact the trial balance. We know what are those errors not going to impact the trial balance. We also studied how to locate them. So, now you know how to locate them. You located the error. So, what is your responsibility? You need to rectify them. Am I right or wrong? You identified the error, you located the error. Once you locate the error, don't you think that you have to rectify it? Yes, you have to rectify it. How do you rectify it? Let us start learning it. Right? Hi, my name is Krishna Kumalla. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Let us start learning how to rectify the errors which were located. Before that, I also wanted to tell you, okay, you located the error, fine, well and good. But when did you locate them? At what time you located them? It's not at midnight or afternoon or early in the morning. When I say what time you located those errors, or when did you locate those errors, what I mean to say there is, did you locate those errors before preparing the trial balance? Did you locate those errors after preparing the trial balance and before preparing the final accounts? Did you locate those errors after preparing trial balance and after preparing final accounts? So there are three different stages here. See how beautiful this concept is. You know what are those errors are impacting the trial balance. You know what are the errors not going to impact the trial balance. That is one way of analysis. Now, you know the error. You have to locate them. Where is that error happened? In which account the error happened? How do I locate that? So for that we have studied some steps. So beautiful. You have studied the steps how to locate them. Yes, you locate it. Next, you need to rectify them. Before rectification, if you do not know when this error was located, it will be difficult for you to rectify. You need to understand when the error got located. When means, is it before preparing the trial balance you located that error, or after preparing the trial balance and before preparing the final accounts you located the error, or after preparing trial balance and the final accounts you located the error? That is something which you need to understand, because rectification has to be done based on the time when you located the error. Are you getting my point? Rectification has to be done based on when the error got located. Suppose if the error got located before preparing the trial balance, the rectification has to be done differently. If the error got located after preparing trial balance and before preparing the final accounts, the treatment is different. If the error got located after preparing trial balance and the final accounts, the treatment is different. What do you mean by final accounts? Some of you might be, because we are initial stages of chapters, right? What do you mean by final accounts? Final accounts are nothing but preparing your profit and loss account, balance sheet, and cash flow statements are called final accounts. You need to prepare the profit and loss account. You need to prepare the balance sheet. Why? You need to understand whether you got the profit or loss, and you also need to understand what is your financial status. Profit and loss account will tell you how much profit or loss you got during the period by end of the period, or and sorry, balance sheet will give you the financial position, how many assets I have and how many liabilities I have. This is what the balance sheet says, right? So you need to understand when this error got located. If the error is located before preparing the trial balance, the treatment is different. If the error was identified after preparing trial balance and before preparing the final accounts, the treatment is different. If the error was identified after preparing the trial balance and final accounts, the treatment is different. So we are going to learn one by one now. The first one, what I'm going to talk today with illustrations. With illustrations, what I'm going to explain today is if the errors identified before preparing the trial balance, how the treatment has to be given, how the rectification has to be done in the books of accounts. That is something which we are going to learn now. Let us not waste much time, get into the subject. Okay? Right. Okay, guys. What is that we are going to learn today? If the error got located or identified before preparing the trial balance, how do we rectify it? That is what we are going to learn with all illustrative examples, right? So, as I said previously, see here, errors can be located before preparing the trial balance. Errors can be prepared after trial balance but before the final accounts, or errors can be identified after final accounts. So, these are the three ways one can identify the errors. Based on that, you need to start passing rectification entries. That is the reason why you need to understand at what stage you identified that error. That is very important, right? Now, we are going to talk about only before preparation of trial balance in this video. We will talk about other two in coming videos because there are many examples I need to explain here because this is very important concept. That is the reason why I'm taking time. I need to explain in detail here. Okay. So before preparation of trial balance, how do we rectify them? Right. First, there are some errors which affect one side of an account or which affect more than one account in such a way that it is not possible to pass a complete rectification entry. What is he trying to say here? There are some entries which will impact only one account or one side. There are some errors will impact multiple accounts as well. But you need to understand how that error got impacted, and you will not be in a position to pass a complete rectification entry. What do you mean by complete rectification entry? That is something which I am going to explain, right? In other words, there are some errors which can be corrected if detected at the stage by making rectification statement in the appropriate sides of the concerned accounts. So if you could identify these errors before preparing the trial balance, and if you could identify which side this error got impacted, it will be easy for you to rectify immediately. Don't worry about this paragraph. I'm going to explain with illustration so that you can definitely understand. It is important to note here that such errors may involve only one account or more than one account. So better go through the following illustrations. That is what they said. So what they are going to say is it can impact one account or it can impact multiple accounts. But you should be very careful while assessing what type of error you committed and how are you going to rectify it. So these cases are being explained by taking some of the examples here. Even second page I have some more examples. I will explain all those examples by drawing the respective accounts, and you will definitely get a clarity. Clear? Now the sales book for November is undercasted by 200 rupees. Let us say I have a sales book. This is sales book. Undercasting. Actually, here the amount is 10,000. I have to put 10,000 total here, right? Here also I have to put 10,000. But undercasting means total less total. So that means 8,000 I total. Overcasting means 12,000, for example. See, amount is 10,000, but I undercasted. Undercasted means less than what I'm supposed to total. I'm supposed to total for 10,000, but I total less than the 10,000. Less than 10,000 can be anything. So I took that as an example of 8,000. So I undercasted 8,000. The effect of this error is that sales account has been created short by 200 rupees. Since the account is posted by the total of the sales book, there is no error in the accounts of the customers since they are posted with amounts to individual sales. This is very important, guys. I'll take one more example. Let us say sales book. Sales book, when we prepare, what do? We can sell goods to X account, Y account, Z account, A account, B account. Like this, we keep selling the goods, right? And we total this, and let us say this total is actually 10,000, but I totaled it with 8,000 because it is undercasting. Now, where is the mistake happened? The mistake is happened in totaling the sales account, sales book. The mistake happened while totaling the sales book. Now, from sales book, what are the ledgers we generally post? We post to sales account. How do we post to sales account? The total of the sales book for that period will be posted to sales account. Please remember this point. The total of the sales book will be posted to sales account. Whereas when I am preparing X account, Y account, Z account, A account, B account, see X account, Y account, Z account, A account, B account. When I prepare all these accounts, the individual amounts posted against each account will be posted to their respective accounts. Are you getting my point? The individual amounts posted against each account will be posted to their respective accounts. Whereas when I am preparing the sales account, the total of the sales account will get posted to sales account. Are you clear about this point or not? Sales book total will be posted to sales account. But when we talk about customer accounts, individual customer accounts will be posted with these respective amounts, not based on the total amount. It will be based on these amounts. Based on these amounts, their individual amounts. So when there is an undercasting happened in sales book, when there is an undercasting happened in sales book, it will have impact only on sales account. It will not have impact on X account, it will not have impact on Y account, it will not have impact on Z account, it will not have impact on A account, it will not have impact on B account. It will have impact only on sales account. Why? You tell me why? Because sales account will be credited based on the total amount of sales book. Sales account will be created based on the total of the sales book. If this is undercasted, your sales account will be impacted. What about individual accounts? Individual accounts will not get impacted. Why? Because individual amounts posted against each customer account will go to their respective accounts. That is the reason. The assumption here is the individual accounts are being posted correctly, whereas sales account got posted incorrectly. Why it got posted incorrectly? Because the total of the sales book is undercasted. Are you getting my point? So that is what he's trying to say. The effect of this error is that sales account has been created short by 200. Since the account is posted by the total of the sales book, see, the account is posted by the total of the sales book. What did I say? The total sales book will be posted to sales account. There is no error in the accounts of the customers. There is no error in the books of customer accounts. Why? Because they are individually being posted to their respective accounts. You're getting my point? Hence, only the sales accounts has to be corrected. Only sales book has to be corrected. Now, I'll draw the same picture again. This is the sales book I said. This is sales book. Here X, Y, Z, A, B, I put A, B, C. Then the total I showed, instead of 10,000, I showed 8,000, right? This has gone to sales account, 8,000 credit side. Now, it is, hence the only sales account is to be rectified. This will be done by making an entry for 200 on the credit side by undercasting of sales book. Here what you need to do is by undercasting of sales book 2000. Then it will become 10,000. How do you rectify? There is no debit and credit in this rectification. Please remember this point. This is very, very important. Here, what did I say? By undercasting of sales book. I simply mentioned by undercasting of sales book 2000 I mentioned. Why? Because the total is 10,000 but I made it as 8,000. The difference is 2000. The 2000 what did I do? I mentioned as by undercasting in sales book and rectified it. Why double entry has not come? It will not come because the mistake happened only in one account. The mistake is happened only in one account, because of which you cannot pass a double entry. When you pass both debit and credit, then only you call it as a complete entry. When do we call it as a complete entry? When there is a debit and for that there is a corresponding credit, then you can say this is a complete entry. But in this case, what did I say? By undercasting of sales book, I mentioned and I kept it 2000. This is not a double entry. Single entry. I just posted that amount in sales account. Why I posted only one leg? Other leg is not required. Why? Because customer accounts are posted correctly. The mistake happened only in one account, because of which only one leg we are supposed to rectify. That is the reason you don't see a complete rectification entry here. You see only one single line saying that by undercasting of sales book 2000. That's all you need to do and rectify it. Are you clear? Guys, if you don't clear, if you don't understand, you need to keep watching this video a number of times. Otherwise, you can comment on my video. These are very, very important points. You should know how to rectify these entries. This is an important chapter. This is useful for your future as well, right? Let us go to the next one. While posting the discount column on the debit side of the cash book, the discount of 10 rupees allowed to Ramesh has not been posted. See, this is the cash book. This is the discount column. This is the amount column. This is the discount column and this is the amount column. Right? This is cash book. In this cash book, what is he saying? The discount allowed to Ramesh has not been posted. So when do we allow the discount to Ramesh? If you don't get an answer, please refer back to my video. I explained very, very clearly. When do we allow discount to the people? When we receive the cash. When we receive the cash, we allow the discount. So in cash book, debit side is called receipt side, credit side is called payment side, right? So when do we allow the discount? When we receive the payment. So debit side, we are supposed to write discount amount. We forgot to write. That is what is saying. The discount 10 rupees allowed to Ramesh has not been posted. There is no error in the cash book. Sorry, this is posted here. Sorry, it is entered in cash book, but it has been forgotten to post. Cash book it is posted correctly. That is what saying. 10 rupees has not been posted. Posted where? It is not posted in Ramesh account. That is what he is trying to say. So when I prepare the Ramesh account, what entry I am supposed to post? Buy cash, buy discount. This is how I need to post an entry. What entry I'll put you? When I receive the cash from Ramesh, what entry I write? When I receive the cash account debit. When I allow the discount, it is an expenditure. So discount account debit to Ramesh account. This is the entry, right? So cash book debit side discount amount I mentioned, amount column I put amount. Now I come to Ramesh account. Ramesh account buy cash, buy discount I am supposed to write, but I forgot to write buy discount. How the impact is happened? Impact is happened here in cash book? No, because I have written here, I have written here. But while posting this into Ramesh account, I forgot to post this discount portion. So mistake is happened only in credit side of Ramesh account. So for that, the error is in not creating Ramesh by 10 rupees. This should now be done by the entry by omission of posting discount 10 rupees. Simply you need to say by omission of discount 10 rupees. This should be done by the entry by omission of posting 10 rupees discount. Simple. This is what you did right. Once again, I'm reading this. While posting the discount column on the debit side of the cash book, the discount of 10 rupees allowed to Ramesh has not been posted. We allowed 10 rupees discount to Ramesh. We did not post it. Where? In Ramesh account. There is no error in the cash book. There is no error in the cash book. The total of the discount column presumably has been posted to the discount account on the debit side. Discount account also it has been posted correctly. There is no mistake. So the mistake happened where? The mistake is happened in Ramesh account. So when I prepare the Ramesh account, buy cash, buy discount I am supposed to write. This discount portion I did not write. So what I am supposed to write now is by omission of posting I need to put and write 10 rupees here. So with this, what is your understanding? The mistake is happened only in one account. That is the reason you don't see a complete entry here. What do you mean by complete entry? When you when you prepare a journal entry by debiting some account and creating some other account, then only it will be called as a complete. But here, what did you write? You simply written as by omitting an entry in, and you created this amount in Ramesh account. So since the impact is happened only one account, you don't see a multiple or complete entry. Are you getting my point? Right. Next, 200 rupees received from Ram has been entered by mistake on the debit side of his account. When we receive 200 rupees from Ram, what entry we put? Cash account debit to Ram account. 200. So when I prepare the Ram account, I need to credit this 200 in Ram account. Correct? This is what I am supposed to do. But what I did here, 200 rupees received from Ram has been entered by mistake on the debit side of this account. Instead of writing credit side, what did I do? I debited this in Ramesh account. The mistake is happened only in Ramesh account. Cash account it is posted correctly. See here. Since the cash book seems to have been correctly written, the error is only in the account of Ram. He mentioned very clearly the error happened only in Ramesh account. What did I do? I'm supposed to credit because Ramesh account is created, right? I have to credit Ramesh account, but I debited. Ram account, sorry, not Ramesh account, Ram account. Ram account we are supposed to credit, but I debited. Now how to rectify this? First, this has to be rectified, right? This is a wrong debit sitting. So if I put one credit 200, this will get knocked off. So 200 I need to bring in first. Actual credit also should come to Ram account, right? So that is the second credit I need to do with 200. Total put together, how much I need to credit in Ram account? If I credit Ram account with 400 rupees, 200 will get knocked off with the wrong entry and other 200 will be the right entry, which will be sitting there in the Ram account. So what I need to do here, I simply need to do the entry will be by posting the wrong side 400. That's all you need to put. By posting wrong side 400 you need to put. Are you getting my point? This is how you need to start thinking while posting these entries. Are you clear? Right. Let us move on to the next page now. Now, here you see, yeah, here you see, 50 rupees was received from Mahesh. We received 50 rupees from Mahesh and entered on the debit side of the cash book. When we receive 50 rupees from Mahesh, what entry we write? Cash account debit to Mahesh account. 50 rupees, 50 rupees. Are you agreeing with this entry? So 50 rupees was received from Mahesh and entered on the debit side of the cash book. So cash book, if I prepare, where I am supposed to write? Debit side. So cash book I entered correctly in debit side, but was not posted to his account. But it was not posted. I have to post this in Mahesh account also, no? By cash 50. By cash 50. I need to post this, right? But I did not post this. That is what he's trying to say. But was not posted to his account. By the error, which affects only the account of Mahesh. He's simply saying this is impacted only Mahesh account. Because I have not posted this. I posted this in debit side, but I forgot to post it in Mahesh account. 50 rupees has been omitted from the credit side of his account. This has been omitted. We forgot to post. The rectification will be by omission of posting. Here you need to write by omission of posting. You need to put and write 50 rupees. That's all you need to do. Because why there is no complete entry, debit and credit? Because the impact is happened only in Mahesh account. The impact is happened only in Mahesh account. That is the reason that you simply need to put by omission of entry 50 rupees you need to put and close that. Because you identified this before preparing the trial balance itself, hence you are posting this entry and closing it like this. Are you clear? Right. 51 rupees paid to Mohan has been posted as 15 to the debit of his account. 51 paid to Mohan. 51 paid to Mohan. So what when we pay Mohan, what entry we write? Mohan account debit 51 to cash account 51. This is how we are supposed to write. But what did we do? Mohan account has been debited with 15 rupees. So when I prepare the Mohan account, I need to debit 51, right? Instead of debiting 51, I debited 15. Instead of debiting 51, I debited 15. That is what he's saying. Mohan has been debited short by 36. How did you arrive 36? 51 minus 15. How much? 36. So here we are supposed to debit 51, but I debited 15. So what is the short amount? 36 is the short. So for that, you need to post it as two mistake in posting. Simple. Two mistake in posting you need to put and keep it as 36. That's all. Your job is done. Clear? Next. Goods sold to Ram 1000 was wrongly posted from sales daybook to the debit of purchase account. Beautiful point. Goods sold to Ram. What entry we post? Tell me. Ram account debit to sales account. This is how the entry. What happened? You posted this entry correctly, but sales account we need to prepare. Sales account you need to put this amount in credit side, but they did not put here. What did they say? They debited the purchase account. Instead of crediting sales, they debited purchases. They debited purchases for 1000 rupees. Now, he's saying Ram anyway, Ram has however been correctly debited. Ram account there is no mistake. They did not make any mistake. ROM has however been correctly debited. It has been correctly debited, but instead of crediting sales account, they debited purchases account. Here the error affects two accounts. Sales account error happened because the error, it is supposed to be posted to credit side of the sales account, but we did not post it. Where did we post? We posted in debit side of the purchase account. So sales account also got impacted because for not crediting sales account, that got impacted. For wrongly debiting purchase account also got impacted. So two accounts got impacted. When there are two accounts got impacted, we can write a complete entry. But in this case, you can't write a complete entry. You know why? Suppose this has to be rectified. So purchase account is already debited. So if you want to rectify, you need to credit purchases. So two purchases. Where is that it is supposed to be correctly written? Sales account. So sales account also to be credited to sales account. Where is the complete entry here? Where is the complete entry? Complete entry means what? When there is a credit, there should be a debit. Are you getting any debit here? Purchase account has to be created, so you created two purchases. Sales account also to be created, so you created two sales account. So two purchases and two sales account. Is this a complete entry? This is not a complete entry. Hence, though there are multiple accounts got impacted in this particular error, you are not in a position to prepare a complete entry here. The reason is both rectifications have to be done in credit side. Purchase also you need to do the credit. Sales also you need to do the credit. Since you are supposed to rectify this by crediting two multiple accounts and also there is no debit, you cannot make it as a complete entry. You cannot make it as a complete entry. Hence, you cannot post a complete entry. So what entry we are supposed to post then? Simple. By wrong posting, you need to put in credit side of the purchase book. Here, sales book by omission of posting, because you omitted to post here. So here you need to say omission. Here you need to say wrong posting. That's all. Purchase book, purchase account, what do we write? Credit side by wrong posting, 1000. Why are we creating? Because it was debited, it has to be rectified by creating. Hence by wrong posting, 1000. Sales account, what are we writing? Sales account has to be credited as per the journal entry. So sales account has to be created. It was not created. What entry I am supposed to do? By omitting. We omitted that entry, right? So hence we are saying by omission of posting here, and I am writing 1000. This is how the rectification has to be done. Are you getting my point? Next. Bills receivable from A, 500 rupees was posted to the credit of bills payable account. Bills receivable from Mr. A, amount receivable. So whenever the bills receivable chapter, I will explain in detail how these entries are being posted. I'm just giving an entry. Whenever there is a bills receivable, what entry we write is bills receivable debit. Bills receivable is an asset. So bills receivable account is debit. A is the giver. So A account credit. This is how the entry has to be written. Bills receivable from Mr. A 500. That is what they mentioned here. For that, this is how the entry should be. But what did they do? So bills receivable account, BR account, it has to come in debit side of 500. But what did they do? They posted that credit of bills payable account. They posted this in credit side of the payable account and also created to A account. A account they created correctly. There is no mistake in A account. But instead of debiting in bills receivable account, what they did is they went to bills payable account and they credited here. See here, there are multiple accounts got impacted. Bills receivable account, you are supposed to post, you did not post. Where did you post? Here you did not post. Where did you post? You posted here. So this is incorrectly posted. That means two accounts got impacted. One is incorrect posting in bills payable account, one impact. Other impact is omitting an error in bills receivable account. Two things happen. Now, since multiple accounts are there, can we prepare a complete entry? See, Bills payable account to rectify, you need to debit bills payable. You need to debit bills payable. Correct? So one bills payable account you need to debit. Bills receivable is not debited previously. You need to debit now. So bills receivable account also you need to debit. 500, 500. Where is the credit? Bills payable account you are debiting. Bills receivable account you are debiting. Where is the credit? If there is no credit, if there is only debit, then how that entry will become a complete entry? When the entry will become complete? When there is a debit, there should be a corresponding credit. When there is a credit, there should be a corresponding debit. Then only you will consider that as a complete entry. In this case, bills payable account was wrongly created, so you have to rectify, so you are debiting. Bills receivable account is not debited, you have to debit it. So both are coming under debit side only, rectification. When both are being debited, how that will become a complete entry? It cannot be a complete entry. So what you are supposed to do? In bills receivable account, you need to say to omission of entry. Simple. Because you omitted. So you simply need to put to omission of entry here. And here in debit side of bills payable account, you need to write to wrong posting. 500. That's all you need to do. You can't prepare a double entry, complete entry, because the mistake happened. The mistake can be rectified by debiting multiple accounts. So since there is no credit, you can't make it as a complete entry. Are you clear in this? Right. Next, goods purchased from Vinod 1000. Goods purchased from Vinod. When we purchase goods from Vinod, what entry we write? Purchases account debit to Vinod account. How much? 1000. This is the entry we are supposed to write. Goods purchased from Vinod 1000 was wrongly credited to Vimal account by 100 rupees. This is very important. So Vinod account I am supposed to credit. Vinod account I am supposed to credit 1000. I did not credit this. What did I do? Instead of creating Vinod account, I went to Vimal account and credited 100 rupees. Vinod account I am supposed to credit because Vinod account is created here in this entry, no? So Vinod account has to be created with 1000. But I went to Vimal and posted that too. Instead of 1000, I posted with 100 rupees. Now what happened? Again, we cannot pass a complete journal entry for rectification even though two accounts are involved. In this also, you cannot post a complete entry. Why? Here the amounts are different. Right? So what you are supposed to do? You are supposed to debit Vimal account with 100 and you are supposed to credit Vinod account with 1000. Suppose if this was credited with 1000, you can post a complete entry. How? Vimal account debit 1000 to Vinod account 1000 credit. You can post like this if the amounts are being posted correctly with 1000. But in this case, what happened? Vinod account was not credited with 1000, but Vimal account was credited with 100 rupees. Since it is credited with 100 rupees, you need to rectify this with different amount and you need to rectify this with a different amount. So you cannot post a complete entry by debiting one account and creating another account. So what you are supposed to do here is, we know the account to wrong entry and wrong amount posted, wrong account and wrong amount posted, 100 rupees you need to write. And here by omitting an omission of entry, 1000 you need to write. So this is how you need to write the entry and close this rectification. Are you getting my point? So this is how the rectifications have to be done if those errors are being identified before preparing the trial balance. I hope you are clear about the topic, right? If you like the content, please like my video, subscribe to my channel and share this video with your friends and colleagues, right? Thank you so much.